I'm walking through the desert with Maximus. Maximus is right there. We're actually coming out now into Wickenburg. We went that way. So, pretty fun. And it was nice, man. Getting sun on my face today was just wonderful, I've got to say. Just really incredible. And Max, I don't think he likes this hard-packed gravel. It's kind of caliche rocky, bad stuff. Caliche is like concrete-like soil from lack of moisture. It's just packed down over, well, forever. So, anyway, Max is ready for a bowl of water. We've got some sitting back in the car. But, yeah, it's been great. I went to Utah. What a beautiful capital. Oh, my gosh. I mean, it is like amazing. Just a real palace. And the people there, super nice. So busy. They only have 45 days, and they have to get everything done. And they can't go over. 45 days is it. So those guys are running around like mad. And if your bill hasn't had a hearing, and if you don't have it there for vote, you start all over next year, just like from scratch. So you can imagine, everybody's just scrambling to get their stuff heard and their bills passed and all that. I went over to Nevada, pronounce it right, it's not Nevada, it's Nevada. It's Boise, not Boise, right? Get the places right. Oregon, not gone. You learn as you drive, right? But, yeah, we're looking great in Nevada. We're hoping to help out one of the presidential campaigns. So I'm excited, and we'll see how that goes. Fingers are crossed. And then I'm going to be meeting with people in Nevada, virtually, unfortunately, right now. I'll hopefully go up to Carson City while they're in session and see them. But I'll be heading down to Phoenix, staying here in Wickenburg, like I said, right now, just because why not be out here in the desert? I mean, look at this. Isn't this great? You don't see this anywhere. This is a Palo Verde tree. And the green bark allows it to create energy instead of leaves doing the chlorophyll thing. And you can see that instead of leaves, it has spines, kind of like related to maybe the pine needle, right? Because you don't want to lose moisture. But pretty awesome vegetation here. I've got mesquite trees right here. Those are mesquite. When you talk about grilling with mesquite, that's mesquite. And it's pretty hard wood. But anyway, yeah, I love it out here. Why not be in the desert instead of be in Phoenix? But I've got about a dozen people scheduled to see me, including the GOP, Arizona GOP, who will be using Chumley, and I'm excited to see them and share with them all the things that we've learned over the last 3 years, because it's what it really comes down to. Chumley's really become a knowledge base, which is just, I love this. So my knowledge grows, everyone else's knowledge grows, and we all share it amongst our group. So it's kind of becoming an exclusive club. Kind of neat. Unexpected, but I like how that went. So I'll be down there in Arizona tomorrow, Monday. Be there all day. Might spend the night there tomorrow night. And then Santa Fe, New Mexico, Tuesday and Wednesday. So many people to see in the capital there that we had to book 2 days. And then Thursday and Friday, I hope to be up in Colorado in Denver, visiting Kathleen Conti, the representative there, as well as Scott Renfro. And we're going to have a busy time in Denver as well. Should keep me busy for 2 days in the capital there. So Maximus will be a good guy, and he'll wait for me outside in the car. And I don't think it'll be this hot in Santa Fe or Denver. And here, we'll have to see. I'm going to have to find a real shady spot, and I'm going to have to keep checking on him and put a lot of water in the car for sure. So I'm going to have to get up at like 5 a.m. and give him a nice walk too. So then it'll be back over to Idaho, and then it looks like Minnesota and Wisconsin want me to come out there, and I'd love to go see Indiana again, and Michigan and Ohio, and just do the whole little Midwest thing there. But right now, just following Max through some... Why am I following you, buddy? You're going back through the creosote. Oh, and these are creosote. These are really neat. These creosote plants right here, they can be literally, I think, like date back to Jesus, like thousands of years old. And they don't get very much bigger than this. As you can imagine, there's not a lot of water. But it's pretty neat. And up on that hill, you can see a saguaro cactus. Those are really cool. Come here, Max. Those are really cool. They grow like 6 inches a year. So if you see one that's really tall, that thing has been around a little while. And you can see that they don't really start putting out what I would call arms until they get about 8 feet tall. And that one up there looks like it's about 8 or 10 feet tall, probably 10. And it's got all sorts of buds coming out now. It flowers, I think, in the winter, and it's a white flower. And bats are the ones that actually, bats are what actually pollinate, licking the flowers or something like that, or eating from the flowers. Maybe it's birds too, I'm not sure. And there's a hedgehog cactus under that little sage-like plant right there. And then this is a barrel cactus. And they never get more than like 8 or 10 feet tall maximum. That would be a huge barrel cactus. And this is a saguaro. No arms down to this yet either. And you can see compared to me, thing's pretty tall. Pretty cool. So anyway, Max and I are going to head back over to the car. Come on, buddy. Let's go. But isn't that neat? Oh, man. I seriously have considered being a desert botanist. The Sonoran Desert is just about one of the coolest places in America. Really do love it. I mean, it's desolate out here. You can see here coming into the town of Wickenburg. This isn't the town proper. But you can see the mountains. It's just gorgeous. Mountains upon mountains upon mountains, but no trees. No shade, buddy. And the saguaros aren't going to do much for you. The best you can hope for out here is get under a nice big mesquite tree. The Palo Verde doesn't have any leaves, but the mesquite tree in the summertime has green leaves throughout its canopy. And there's also something called an ironwood tree. If you ever go down to Mexico, on the Mexican border, they sell you quails and things that are sculpted out of this ironwood. And I mean, it's called ironwood for a reason. It's a hardwood. But hardwood for a hard life tree in the desert, because I cannot imagine. There's not a lot of water here. Not much at all. But it is beautiful. Just beautiful. Anyway, I'm taking a day off. Can you tell? And I'm not thinking about Chumley more than 50% of the time today. I'm trying very hard to think of Chumley only half time today. There's a big thing going on in Nevada, pronounce it right. And it's a caucus today. Super Bowl's tomorrow. And I'm going with the Patriots. I think they're going to pull this one out. We'll have to see, but go Patriots. Maybe it's just the name I like. Who knows? Anyway, John Gott signing out from Wickenburg, Arizona. Talk to you soon.